Hey guys, and welcome back. In this episode, we're going to talk about what parts need to run Big Boost. Hey guys, so this is the heart and the soul and the brains of your engine. So don't go cheap on this. Spend the money where you need to spend it. Get yourself a good ECU that controls everything, has safety features and all that stuff like the Link does. I'm going to be using a Link Monsoon for this build. So yeah, massive shout out to the guys at Link. They make an awesome ECU. Very easy to use. Andrew from the 3RZ Shed sells these, so get in touch with Andrew, get onto that 3RZ Shed page, give him a chat, and get your ECU ordered. So this here, guys, is the M90. The M90 supercharger came off a Calais or a Commodore V6, I believe. They called it L67 M90. There's lots of different names to them. They also came off with a couple of engines in the States. They're rather cheap. I think I paid like $300 for this. I went and I got in touch with the guys at Mace Engineering and got myself an 8-rib 20 psi pulley. I'll just do a close-up in a minute, but you can see the difference between pulleys. So that is, I believe, is a 10 psi pulley, and what we've got there is a 20 psi pulley. So that's why I've got all these engine parts here, which I'm going to go through with you in a minute. But this is what's going to power the engine. And yeah, we'll do a close up of this idler pulley, and you can have a look. Alright guys, well let's have a little close up look at this. I'll try and hold this in the center. You can see, okay, that's holding it at the bottom there. There's like an inch and a bit difference. The smaller the pulley, the more boost. That is a 20 psi pulley. I think that's a 10 psi pulley. This is an aftermarket pulley. They do come with the kit. You get the interchangeable snout fitting that has to be pressed on. I also have to machine the snout. I've got that tool coming, so I will be able to do that in-house for you guys if anyone ever wants it done. This would probably work really, really well with a stock engine, but we are going to build this engine with some dynamic cams, and that's why we're using this pulley. So I'm going to be pushing the limits with this thing. I have no idea if it's going to work, but we're going to give it a good crack. Right, the next thing, guys, you probably want to do is get yourself a set of head studs and a head gasket. We run the Cometic head gaskets. They're a multi-layer steel gasket with a Teflon or something coating on there. Really, really good. Much upgraded from standard. Same as the head bolts. I use these in my 700 horsepower engine. Exact same two components. Same as the rods. And I'll run you through them all in a minute. But it's pretty basic. ARP head studs, head gasket, bolt that head down, 80 foot-pounds of torque, and yeah, full send. Right guys, so let's talk about the muscles of the engine, which would be your rods. This came a part of a kit, so if you were to ring up Golby's and say, I want the spool bottom end kit, this is what you're going to get, plus a head gasket. So what it is rods, bearings, pistons. In this situation, there's a whole variance of compression ratios and upgraded gudgeons and all sorts of things which add to the price. But you get the the Carrillo pistons. I don't even know why I call them Carrillo pistons. These are a 9.5 to 1 forged aluminium piston. These things they're beautiful to look at. They're gorgeous. I don't know how much I haven't weighed them yet to see how closely matched they are, which is probably something that the machine shop will do. But yeah, we're going to have to balance them, same as the rods. They'll all have to be the same weight, and all that sort of stuff. So you also get a set of Racetech ACL bearings to go with it. They're just standard size bearings. You can get oversized bearings if your crank is damaged, but our cranks come up really nice. So we're going to use these standard bearings. Anyway, guys, that's the bottom end kit. Let's talk about the top end. Alright guys, so this is everything that I've got for the head. There's also parts that I don't have here, which are at the cylinder head guy's place. So, which will probably be a new set of valves, some 100-pound springs as well to go with it. So, as you would have seen in the other videos, we've got the Kelford Stage 4 cams that are going to be going in there. So this thing's going to probably sound much like a rotary and make the whine noise of a nice V8. So it's going to sound amazing. I'm actually really excited to see and hear this thing run. Going on from the cams, I will take another photo of this and put it up in the pictures so you can see what's going on with the cams. So another thing the boys at Golby's have done for me is they've given me a set of 1650cc injectors. Now 1650cc injectors is probably about, it's going to be pushing it. I think I'm going to be, 1650 through a manual will probably get you like mid 500 horsepower, maybe 600 horsepower. Also have some Plasmaman injector cylinder head bungs that'll go seat in the head, and then we have the Injector Extenders because they're half-size injectors. Also, the boys at Golby's sent us out some tail plugs which go from the back end of the injector. These are a full stainless steel injector as well, guys, from Bosch. They also flowed them, and they are, they just do such a good job there. I'm stoked that you order something and you get all this information, and you know it's going to be right. And you put it in your car and it'll just go. So what I ordered as well was a Bosch fuel pump here. I think this is I believe it's a 540 LPH, so 540 litres per minute. It is an in-tank pump. It is freaking ginormous. It's about 3 times the size of a standard pump, and then you've got the holder body, which is in this sock here as well, which is an interesting design, but yeah, we'll see how that goes together. But I'm going to be making my own fuel tank, so I'll have to make my own sender and holder and all that sort of stuff, which I'll be doing with you guys. But overall, that's everything that I'm going to need. There's obviously going to be a lot of time and other things, machine work that has to be done. So I'm going to try my best to film that if I can. I also still want to do the cylinder head stuff, porting and a few things like that. So I will try and take you guys through as much as I can. But anyway, let's have a quick look at the engine, the block that I've got sitting over there, and we'll show you through that. Alright guys, so this is our block. I've actually got to clean this one. The other engine that I tore down, it sold literally like the day after. Someone rang me up and said, "Oh, what that engine?" So I'm like, "Oh, looks like it's gone." So I ended up getting another engine, and I've torn this one down. I haven't done the head, so I've got to do the head, pull the head down, clean it. I haven't even cleaned this. So yeah, I've got a bit of work to do. The boys at Golby's sell this. It's called a balance shaft elite kit, and it removes the balance shafts, and it also gives you a new guide thingy for your chain guides, and it redirects the oil squirter, I think, once you tap and drill and fill that hole. We will be running through this and doing a one whole separate video on this, so I'm not going to talk too much further about that. But so you're probably wondering what's happening with Shorty. I'm actually trying to work on a wide body kit for it. I've got the wheel spacers up there on the roof. I've got brakes to go on, engine to build. I've got so much to do. So and it's pretty hectic. I've had a lot of stuff going on around and stuff at home, so it's pretty crazy. But you would have noticed the old merch is here. I've got snapbacks, I've got trucker hats, I've got stickers, I've got shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve, hoodies. I'm actually looking at all sorts of stuff. So if you want to buy some, guys, it's going to be on my Facebook store. I will put a link in the description of the video. It probably won't be today, might be tomorrow. So just when you get a chance, give it down there and get on there, give the page a like, and you can buy anything on there. My wife manages the page. Thanks for checking in, guys. I really appreciate all my subscribers and all the support. I will be filming a few videos this weekend, so be on the lookout for a couple popping up this weekend. I want everyone to take care, and I'll catch up with you real soon.